Alrighty, everybody, we are back with Hedwig. He is now going to be running Yooka-Laylee in the Impossible Lair for everybody, running the 24 Bs category, which I will let him explain what that could possibly mean.
Yeah, I'll do that. First, I actually want to know for sure if like how the donations look. As I see, I think it's not fully decided, or is it?
Looks like we had a couple of donations that were set to runner's choice for you. So
okay.
It looks like it's actually the runner's choice that is in the lead. So you get your choice between the regular and 8-bit audio.
Ooh. Okay, I guess. I mean, just because it's the new one and because we got them we need them nostalgia feelings, and gotta go for 8-bit level music. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, with that, I suppose I'm good to go, right?
You are all set to begin whenever you are ready.
That is awesome. Thank you so much. So yeah, hey, that's me again. The hedweg. No, hedweg. We just seen this little intro here real quick. I can already explain to you guys. This game, the second game of Platonic, the guys who also did the game I ran previously, as you can probably see by the characters. We're gonna head right into a new file and start the run in 3, 2, 1, go. This game, very, very unlike the original Yooka-Laylee, is not a 3D platformer at all, but actually a 3D adventure kinda overworld together with 48 2D levels, which are reminiscent to a different kind of old Rare game that I won't mention, because I don't want to have it compared to it, while to my personal feeling it lives up to its standards a lot. So yeah, we have 2D platforming with rolling and boosting and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, for now we gotta go through this tutorial section here. I'm gonna try to do as good as possible. Oof. Imagine bonking on that note. No, it's good times. So yeah, usually when we try to build up a lot of speed, we wanna use this quick roll that we can also only have when we have our buddy Laylee with us. Generally, we basically have 2 hit points. When I get hit once, I lose Laylee. Laylee's gonna fly around me like Baby Mario in Yoshi's Island. And when I manage to pick her up, I get the hit point back. When I don't, I'm only Yooka anymore, and I have to retrieve, like, get her back through a bell in the level, which is kind of like DK barrels. But we're not gonna mention that. Yeah, generally 24 Bs is a very arbitrary any percent category, but it's just literally half of the Bs available in the game. I'm gonna explain to you real quick what the Bs are for. As you will see me go through this final door of the tutorial right here in a second, we'll actually enter the Impossible Lair, which is the level this game is named after. And the Impossible Lair is actually quite impossible, or very close to impossible when you first enter it. Because it's a level that, when played really, really, really well by any percent runners with no Bs at all, can be completed in like just under 16 minutes. So very, very long level. And it's the final level of the game. This game takes a little bit of a Breath of the Wild approach. It lets us enter this level here right at the beginning, and from there we can actually access it at any point in the game, and we can try it again. But playing through the final level is really, really hard, and we want some Bs to be comfortable doing it. So Also, we enjoy playing the game, so we just came up with this category where we say we complete 24 levels, or rather collect 24 bees somewhere also in the overworld, and then enter the final level and play through it. So it's any percent with a restriction of having to collect 24 bees. Yeah, right here we're seeing some fancy dialogue. Books, like in the first game, are scattering all around the world. They're gonna be our portals into the levels. And yeah, you're basically gonna see a mix of this 3D overworld where we can run around, explore, find new levels, find secrets, stuff like that. You're not gonna see a lot of secrets, except for all the bees that are scattered around the overworld. And then you're gonna see me enter 16 actual levels as well. The levels function in a very classic 2D jump and run style with like momentum based movement. If we build up momentum, we can try and keep it. Oh, and here you hear the first example of the 8-bit soundtrack. It's gonna be in the levels. Nearly forgot to take this berry with me there. So at the end of each level, we actually have a beehive, like a glass beehive with like the bee in it that we want to collect. And we can not only break it by reaching it and hitting it with Yooka, but we can also hit the beehive with things we can throw, which is kind of convenient. So sometimes, like in this level and some others, for example, we can just take a berry or a bomb or something with us and carry it all the way to the finish line, and then at the end throw it at the beehive. So what you see me here is jumping a lot. The fastest form of movement in the game is rolling, supported by occasional ground pounds that let us build up, like when we ground pound and then roll out of it or roll jump out of it, that's maximum speed. Here you see me throw it. That's maximum speed, and then we want to just try and not go into normal walking for as long as possible. Oh yeah, that special tonic Dragon Lord is talking about there in chat is really, really hard to achieve. But yeah, actually with the most current patch, we can also achieve the tonic through a little lever over here. This is the term for the Impossible Lair. If we switch the lever over, we can actually also enter the... We can also enter the Impossible Lair with no tonics, with no bees at all, which still lets us achieve that secret tonic. So here we're doing you're gonna see me do a lot of sequence breaking in the overworld. We're already rolling up some slopes and moving around out of bounds in the overworld, and what you're gonna see me do is do a sequence break right into a very late part of the overworld, which is around level 10 out of 20. I'm gonna try to air swim here, and I'm gonna try to focus for a little second. And then I'm gonna explain it to you. So, I'm basically under the level and trying to hit specific water planes that Yooka can swim in. As long as we're swimming, the game also always tries to let us rise to the top. So we gotta make sure we don't reach a point where we can't go, like where we go too high, kinda. So top right a little, then I continue going to the right, and then I'm gonna try to rise up somewhere around here to hit the loading zone behind this wall. Bada boom, sequence break complete. Hitting a loading zone like this is our only way of actually ending the air swim. I'm gonna try to abuse this swing to jump a whole lot of platforming over here. to show you guys another cool trick, which is rope zipping. Rope zipping is a really cool thing. We found it out not too long ago, I want to say. Oh, also I really need to get back Laylee for it. Whew, saved it. Whatever that was. So I'm gonna try to grab the rope in the same frame. No, I'm gonna try to jump off the rope in the same frame I'm grabbing it. I'm gonna try it a few times on 144 frames, which is not working, so I'm gonna go down to 60 because... Oh, I'm actually already on 60. There we are! Oh no! Okay, we flew too far. Gotta restart the level. Rope zip can always also get too strong, and then we just end up flying off. It's a little bit finicky to deal with. Gonna attempt it again, obviously, because it lets us go out of bounds in the actual level, giving us a really big time save here. And of course I want you guys to see it. Come on, timing is a little hard. Yeah, here I can ground pound, hit this water plane out of bounds, and hey, there we are. I can put it back to unlimited frames, and there we go. Full control, air swimming, outside of the level's boundaries, and we're going right to the finish line. So another thing I can tell you about right now, this is the first alternate state of a level you're gonna see. Each of the 20 levels in the game have a second state. For example, one has like really cool fountain water thingies, then there's a second version where everything is frozen. Stuff like that. It's not that kind of, oh, we totally change up the game kind of thing. Where they pretend to do it. But in my opinion, it's really just two straight up separate levels with like a hint to the original level. So we really got 40 original levels in this game. So here I gotta wait a little bit to enter level 10-1 now, the original version. The second version is usually triggered through like an action in the overworld. You saw me, for example, get the little platform to swing. When the platform's swinging, we're in the alternate state of the level. When the platform where the tome is on is not swinging, we can enter the original version of the level. Yeah, this level is all about ropes, but gladly there's no more rope zips in this run. I'm gonna attempt. Also, this song is a banger, I'm just gonna let you enjoy it. Here again, I'm picking up a bomb to carry it to the end of the level, to be able to throw it at the beehive really fast there. What you saw me do there with that toad, I didn't just jump off of the enemy, but a short moment after hitting the toad, I actually pressed the jump button. That was funny. I actually hit the jump button to do a little bit of a delayed jump off of its head that lets us gain a little bit more height. I'm gonna use it some more times throughout this run. But yeah, I'm not gonna mention it every time probably. Oh, I'm just seeing chat say game audio is super low. Should I tune it up a little bit?
Yeah, if you can get your game audio up just a little bit when you have a chance, that would probably be good.
It should be a little bit higher now. Maybe we can get some... So yeah, you just saw me collect the first overworld bee there, went into this cave, collected a free bee. The game wants us to usually go there other ways. What you see down there, Trouser from the first game, standing on top of his so-called paywall. Perfect name, I know. What better name for something that blocks you off of an area in the game? You gotta pay coins. Paywall. Yeah, he basically, like, casually, we're supposed to collect coins throughout the game, enabling us to actually go through these areas. Here you see me get out of bounds with a rather hard trick. Collecting another overworld bees in an unintended way, just jumping in from out of bounds and making our way to trigger version 2 of level 14, which is one of the hardest in the game in my opinion, so I think I'll actually need to be a little quiet during it. It's really fast paced. I need to do a lot of very precise jumps to keep my momentum going. So yeah, let's try this. Delayed jump. Ah, lost some momentum there, but it's fine. This part of the level only loads when I reach it. A little bit of an auto-scroller right here, but from here it's gonna be tight again. Okay, yeah, a little bit of weird timing there. Whatever. Didn't get hit, level worked out. Slight time loss in the end, but hey, that's all fine. So from here, we don't actually need to maneuver our way all the way back to where we were, but as we at least are allowed to see the first area of the world on the map, we can just teleport straight to World 2, do another out of bounds, reach another area of the game. That's actually the downside of not opening the paywalls of Trouser, that we're not allowed to teleport all over the map. But hey, we got these fancy shortcuts from out of bounds. We don't need teleportation. It's not necessary. Also, collecting all those extra coins in the levels would just be really slow. Here we get a level with a lot of little shooty barrels and cycles. That remind us of the good times. Oh, I accidentally nearly collected a coin. Oh no, I don't want the coins. Also, I'm not on full speed anymore, so I gotta take some stuff a little differently. But from here, it's back to normal. Oh, okay. Yeah, didn't get two shots there where I could also go diagonal, which would have saved like 2 or 3 seconds each. Here I can just damage boost through. Also, I caught Laylee back by accident, so hey, even better and even safer. Funny times. What we're gonna do now is jump over this fence, which actually was, as we got told by Platonic, at first a little bit of an oversight, but then they wanted to also make the books have collision, but they figured out themselves that, hey, oh wait, you can actually jump from the books onto the fence. They figured they'd just leave it in because it's not game breaking in any way. So we just talked to that frog over there. He's going over to level 1 to search for his fishing rod. We're gonna see him back later. Right now we gotta just try a little bit of a sandcastle over here to grant ourselves access to another level later on. Here I'm gonna try to do another out of bounds, which I'm not really good at just yet. It kinda got discovered after my big grind in this game. Hey, it worked. And I even got to take all the speed with me. So what you saw me do there is using this little spring and doing a delayed jump off of it to go so high that we jump like out of the borders of the level in the sky, basically. It's fun times. Uh-oh. I thought I'd take a hit there, but hey, it worked out. Yeah, 100% is a thing. Takes roughly 4 hours. A really long thing. So, you see this run will only be like a bit over an hour. And yeah, 100% it takes quite a bit longer. This is really, we do all fancy abuses in the overworld. Like there, you just see me use that thing going up like a ramp to roll off of it and jump onto a very high place. This usually was supposed to be reached through a secret exit in the level I just played. Or I'm about to play. I don't actually know which of the two states it is, I'm sorry. But yeah, you saw me flip this thing up. The book is now also vertical. So hey, the level that was horizontal just a second ago now has become vertical. Oh, sadly missed the skip there. Although we can wait the 4 seconds. Not gonna perform the out of bounds that's possible in this level because it's kinda risky and I'm bad at it, so you're just gonna see me play through the level fast. Trying to make this cycle, yeah, working out. In the end, there's some cool stuff in this level where we can set up some jumps and reach areas that are high up really fast. Because, like, it's all about how this level is vertical now and stuff is falling from the top of the level for us to climb on it. Like when we go on these wooden things, stuff is falling down. Ooh, ah. Really bad jump. And sometimes we can jump like a little bit before it's falling down, so we immediately are in the area that has fallen down for us. Which is kind of convenient. Oh, I would have just needed to jump there. Kind of like that. Also here we can jump on that early. It's this state. Oh, it's the... yeah, okay. Apparently it's this state that has the secret exit. Thanks, Captain Brian. Captain Brian knows a lot about this game and runs ILs of this, so... he does cool stuff. He's very far into like the technical details of the game, more than I am. Yeah, here... yeah, Kizu, I honestly think they didn't. A lot of times the level is just straight up very, very different, and just a very different cool level on its own. Here you see me abuse a little bit of a ramp to get really, really high, jump out of the level on the top again, and hey, there we are. We hit a water plane. We're air swimming out of bounds. We can infinitely swim here again, just all the way over the level. And to the glass hive that's waiting for us. 69 quills, he says. Oh no. What is this? So yeah, there we are at the end of the level already. Now in this beach area we're in right now, I only have to get one last overworld bee that's sitting in a place that I personally considered a little bit too hard to reach casually, because it actually requires us to do a roll off of a cliff. A roll off of a cliff and then a jump out of that, which is like the old Donkey Kong Country kind of jump. But I want to say it usually wasn't intended to use for casuals, but we got confirmation of Platonic that this is actually the intended way to get there, to just use this extended roll jump off of a cliff for you to reach this overworld bee. So yeah, as we only get this little part of the hub revealed on the map, as I stated earlier, we gotta teleport back here, talk to Mr. Froggy Boy, who has his fishing rod back, and hey, what does he do? He destroys the entire city of level 1 by pulling it out of the actual level, so hey, we're now in a chaotic, destroyed world.
We have a $5.73 donation from Callright. It says, love runs of games like this, Rayman and Donkey Kong Country. It really shows off fluid routing and skills. Good luck on the rest of the run.
Thank you so much. So yeah, on the note of fluid, this level has some really awesome stuff to jump off of for some very, very fluid keeping up the momentum. Gonna try to jump off of the enemy and the water here to not even go into the swimming state. Bada boom, hey. Yeah, now you're gonna see me do paywall 1 skip. You saw me skip a few paywalls before already, just through like the other bounds and skipping over the overworld. But this is just straight up skipping even the first paywall, which is only 1 coin. Oh, and I failed it. Which is only 1 coin, but hey, we don't want to have the opening dialogue. So instead we use this out of bounds. No, not even really out of bounds, but this it's unintended places, so it's probably discussable whether it can be considered out of bounds. You're not supposed to be able to stand on those fences. But yeah, we're entering this woods area. Oh, I lost some speed there. Gonna try to keep up my momentum from here though. Bada boom. Yeah, now for the second time you're also gonna see the alternate state of the level right away again. First one was Frantic Fountains. Now we go into Frantic Fountains Frozen, which doesn't have like the different levels of the fountains rising and lowering and stuff like that. And yeah, they're gonna let us use this ice berry in the overworld, throw it at the tome which is lying in the water, freezing it, and thereby changing the state of the 2D level. Yeah, these kind of actions in the overworld are usually hidden behind little puzzles. This is what it this is where it wants us to encounter it for the first time, but as we skip through the overworld like mad, and we already were at level 14 and 16 and 10. It's not the first time we encounter it, but it's the first time a casual player would. Which is why they explain it to us over there. You also see me take that little bit of a snail house with me. That snail house can also be thrown at the beehive. There down there you actually see the end of the normal version of the level, and here they show us, hey, look, we actually let you go another way from here now, while it's still in the same setting. That's just a cool little hint at the original level as well. I really like those. Oh, what was that? Tasty snack? No, there was some weird ice physics that wanted to kill me. Slides or slopes in general can at times be really bad and try to make you get a little bump, and like you just you could try to stand up while sliding or while rolling and you can get damaged by that, and it's not good. I don't like. After this dialogue, I'm gonna teleport back to level 1 another time to perform Paywall 1 skip another time, because otherwise we couldn't ever exit this area again. You see that pagey over there, which was the collectible in the first game? Here in this game they give us little challenges to actually alter the state of the overworld. So he would like put boxes somewhere so we can access a new area or something. And yeah, we're... Ooh, okay. That was bad. I was supposed to stay on the fences there, but I fell off, so I gotta use this backup way. Alright, take the crate. To catch this bomb from up here, to... Again, without using the pagey, exit both the first version of this level and after that the alternate version of this level. This level will actually show you another cool tech with ropes, in which I will try to jump off of swinging ropes at a very specific point. Which lets us carry a crazy amount of momentum from jumping off of them. You'll see it in just a second. So here, first swinging rope and jump in off of it. Really fast. Not a long way to go here, but here a little bit longer already, and here another last one that lets us go for a little longer. trying to not get hit by those spiders, which are really trying to damage us. Oh, okay. Yeah, I found it a little bit early there. This end here is a little bit scary at times, but hey, we can use all that rope momentum and hey. Right after this, we're gonna enter the alternate state of this level, which is also gonna be really cool. This is actually one of the ones that's a little bit closer to the original. But what it's doing is, you see that machine throwing all those enemies inside the level? Those little chuggers boys? They are actually all across the level now, but because I'm hopefully rather fast, you're not gonna see too many of them. They usually try to follow me and like stress me out, causing me to have to go fast. But hey, as we want to go fast anyways, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So yeah, this rope is really cool. That's gonna let me carry a lot of momentum. Oh my god. That was really bad of me. I just killed all my momentum. I could have taken it all the way up until here. Sad life. Oh, okay. This rope we can reach without using the other ropes. And here I try to jump just under the rope, yeah. So we don't get stuck and have to wait for an entire rope cycle to swing. And yeah, now we're reaching a trick which I'll try to use. There's a bomb I try to throw at a beehive in the overworld. It's rather hard to hit. I can do it in a backup if I don't hit it right away. But yeah, let's see. No, I didn't hit it right away. So I'll actually go at it from the right side, which is way easier to hit because it's not such a long way. Just throw a bomb up there. Just like in the levels, we can throw stuff at the beehives because they have like just the straight up collision. And they give us the bee if we make them blast. Blast? Crack? Whatever. Anyways, we enter level 5. Some rather hard timing and cycle-based platforming in this level mostly. So yeah, I'm trying to focus a little bit on this one as well. Okay, I also didn't get one jump I usually want to get. That was good though, so I'm still making... I'm a little late here. The cycle would have triggered earlier if I would be earlier, but hey, it's still fine. This area has a very tight jump right here, which I made. I want to say it's rather close to frame perfect. If we hit it bad, we would get stuck on one of the walls there, causing us to lose a lot of our momentum. Oh, I kind of want to get back Laylee. Thank you, game, for letting her fly right back into me. Jumping over some stuff. Dance with me to the soundtrack.
Just a reminder to everybody, we have until the end of this run for the Mario Golf World Tour Character Choice bid war, as well as the Mountain Course bonus run incentive. If you are interested in seeing either one of those, then you'll want to donate before this run is over with.
Those sound fun. You guys should do that. So yeah, now I'm gonna actually have to do some counting, because I'm gonna do a trick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, okay. I actually have to count in my head. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh no, hedweg. Uh-oh. Nice. Ugh. That was a little tough one. That's what we call a bomb jump. The bombs have 24 audio ticks before they explode, and we want to jump somewhere between RNG manipulation, yeah, lol. We want to jump somewhere between the 24th and 23rd and 24th audio tick there to get the perfect amount of height, so when the bomb explodes it actually levitates us a little bit onto the fence we want to jump on. Yeah, I like those bee jumps, guys. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Uh-oh. That feel when you die. Uh-oh. But yeah, my setup was bad anyways. I wanted to go over there and I wouldn't have made it. So yeah, there you see it. That's how we're supposed to finish this level. Lulul. And I'm gonna attempt a trick which I at some point claimed to be 99% consistent. First try every time. It's not! And I've been proven wrong by the others. But let's try it anyways. Oh, look. Uh-oh, I fell. Yeah, this trick is a little bit of a meme in the community, especially when I fail it. Ah! Yeah, but yeah, it lets us go on these fences, reach the secret area to get the second to last one of these fancy overworld bees. After this we only take one more overworld bee, one more level bee, and then we head straight to the final level, the Impossible Lair, and try to beat that as fast as possible. I'm gonna try to do some funny skips in the Impossible Lair and like damage boosts, all that kind of stuff. It's fun times. 99% consistency. Exactly, DKS, exactly. I'm a god at that trick, right? I was at some point for some reason, but huh? I guess I got lucky a lot of times in a row there. So yeah, I hit down that wall. It's not strictly necessary, but it can be helpful as a backup in case I mess up the next trick I'm trying to do. Because I gotta do some rather precise movement on some fences again. Right here. And if I'd fall off, if I would have fallen off before getting this, there would have been no way back at all if I didn't hit over that thing, except teleporting to the first level, going all the way here again, which is like 3 additional minutes. So yeah, I rather just take the 5 seconds time loss to set it up in case I fail. But hey, I didn't. Got the overall B, and now I'm entering the last chapter level of this game, after which we'll only have the Impossible Lair to come. Kinda missed my setup there for a cool little trick, but it's not super important. It would have been like a very show-offy 2 or 3 seconds time save. But hey, those are fun to do when you can, but hey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I thought I'd hit the enemy. I was super sure I'd hit the enemy. Oh, 2 deaths already. What is this game? What is this me? Getting some good momentum over here though. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, I actually survived. I thought the game would kill me on that. Gotta be very cautious with the end of the level now though. Oh, well, actually, I could have probably just died there to get back Laylee and be able... Oof. And be able to get through the rest of the level quicker. Oh, I'm sorry, is that question targeting me? Because I don't fully understand what you say. Oh, null, I only see now what you wrote. Have you considered calling it Community B? Oh, well. Oh, well. I see you're really pushing it with those. So yeah, you'll see me now teleport back to the Impossible Lair and enter it. Bada boom. Yeah, as you see here, we now have the not so impossible Lair, which is less punishing, because if you die, you can actually go back to checkpoints throughout the level with an amount of bees you had up until that point. Really, really convenient for casual players, because a lot of people considered the Impossible Lair really too hard, even with all the hits you can take. And I think did I mention, like earlier, you are able to enter the lair at any point, and each bee you collect lets you take 1 additional hit in the level. So I basically got 24 HP, which I should be fine with if I don't end up doing really, really weird and stupid mistakes. Not gonna take all the damage boosts I theoretically can, because hey, then I would end up at a really, really low amount of bees. I kind of want to play it a little safe, obviously. Again, any person in this game, and we got someone in the chat who can run it, who's DKS, currently the world record holder for it, has you attempt this level with no bees at all. So you can take 1 hit, then you'll lose Laylee, and if you don't get her back, it's just rip. Run is over. I'm taking this, like, playing the lair like I do with 24 bees is rather easy to learn, honestly. I'll try to skip something there. No, I'm not gonna take those damage boosts. saving up for the ones that look real cool. Hive mind. I see, I see. Actually, you know what? The staff, capital B, holds in his hand there is called Hive Mind. And it's like the tool he uses to control the bees to give him those HP before. Unbelievably good. Yes. I agree. Also, I messed up a lot of setups in this particular phase of the boss fight already. So I'm pretty much just trying to do it fast now and not following the usual pattern for this boss fight because I didn't really focus enough when I started. Oh, HP to HB! Oh my god, that's so good. I love it. You guys are awesome, you guys are awesome. So reaching platforming section 2 out of 4 in the Impossible Lair. The hardest, in my opinion, has the most tricky parts in it, definitely. I'm gonna try to lose as few as possible throughout this area, while still being kinda fast, I guess. Not doing anything specifically marathon safe right here. While then in section 3 of the actual platforming, I'll be able to use a hell lot of damage boosts. Despicable B. Oh my god, that's... Something with my setup was weird here. That's even so good because the final boss of this game looks rather close to like the villain. Yeah. Oh wow, I didn't make... That's some tip W strats right there. That's actually an emote in our community. If you want to search it up, go to Frank or Phase and check tip W. Oh wow, why am I doing this? Anyways, just trying to make my way through here, hitting as few HB as possible. Gotta pick up on that, that one's so good. Waiting here for a second. Not using the crazy strats that got discovered a day ago. Just yet. Because I don't feel comfortable with it, nor did I actually learn it. And I feel like in a marathon I should only do strats that I learned at some point. So yeah, we're in this auto-scroller section, which is gonna be followed by some more elevator sections. First of all, this one, which should be... What is this cycle? This should actually have been really easy to not take a hit on. I thought my timing was good, but apparently it wasn't. Followed by an icy elevator, which is hell. Everything about these cycles is completely messed up, and I don't understand it at all. Whatever. I'll try to do as good as possible from here. Ugh, I took a bit too many hits already. No, like not too many to finish, but too many to take all the damage boosts that I usually want to take later, I think. Or at least I don't feel as comfortable as I would have with less hits taken. So yeah, I'm playing it a little bit more safe from here. Or I'm trying to. I mean, I tried to play safe already, lol. Look at me taking hits. Yeah, here I gotta wait like this to be actually able to climb up this without any major damage. I could have rushed it, but hey. I don't really feel like it with the amount of hits that I already took. And then I try to actually like be a little bit safe on this fight. Still wanna take all the fast hits though, obviously. Because we fast boys. Nice. Bonus hit. Hit the boy feast. Nice. Another quick bonus hit. Oh, I'm actually gonna go for like the... Yes, nice. DKS, be proud of me. Now onto the wildest platforming part of this. I'm gonna take a lot of damage boosts right here. Oh, well, actually, those were a little bit unnecessary. But yeah, for example, I can go up here as fast as that, where I usually would have to wait quite a bit on stuff. Yeah, okay. Didn't have... never practiced this trick, but I saw there's a cool trick possible right there. Nice. Minions. Yeah, they are. So yeah, this is the final fight. After this we get an escape sequence, and after the escape sequence we're gonna be done with this run. This fight is actually a good bit easier than fight number 3, and I was able to execute fight 3 rather well. So I feel rather safe with being able to finish and not dying. But hey, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Oh, what is game doing? Nice. All the nice and additional hits. Okay, yeah, no, didn't get that one. That's fair. Oh, okay. Okay, at least get one additional hit right there. Oh. Well, I'll just take the last hits as normal then. So yeah, last hit he's gonna... For the last hit he's trying to attack us with some saw blades. Because he'd be like, look at me, I get crazy defense mechanisms. And we go like, Haha, we just have to hit you once more. Then we get control of the hive mind, and now we get to move him all around because hey, hive mind can control bees, so it's also able to control him. Ha 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 ha. Bada boom. We put him into the saw blades and well, he dead. Good times. Good times. Let's see how this escape sequence goes. I tried to. I'm really bad at this escape sequence. Just want to point that out. That was... It wanted to give me meme damage. Good old meme damage. Yeah, nowhere near full momentum here. But hey, at least I get to carry some momentum over right here. And bada boom, there we are. We have escaped the Impossible Lair. And time is on black screen. Bada boom. An hour and 10. When I entered the escape, I think I could have still managed sub 1, which would have been like the crazy big thing for me to achieve in a marathon. Sub 1 real time. With loads removed, we're actually currently at like 52 minutes or something, but it's gotten kinda quiet about the game. Even though I want to say it's a really fun game to speedrun. The category has really cool length. It has cool tricks in the overworld, in the levels themselves. In case you enjoyed this, make sure to maybe join the Yooka community for this as well. Just the same Discord as I mentioned before, speedrun.com. You can find it there and learn this game. It's rather easy to pick up at first, I want to say, but hard to master. And yeah, with that, I guess that's it from me. Thank you guys for having me. It was a blast showing off these two games I really love.